welcome to another tank review. This time we are reviewing the tier 9 German medium tank, the E50. Now, the E50, to me at least, it's a good combo of gun performance and armor. Let's look into the armor first. As you can see, 150 upper, 100 lower at great angles. The turret weak, if I'm honest, hard and 85 millimeters, but flat. The cupola 150, but it is well rounded, so I would avoid shooting this and I will stick to the turret. The great thing about the turret is that these chicks here, both of them, are out of bounds zones, which is nice. And at the gun mantlet, even though it's small, it can bounce some shots. As you can see, ricochet zones. Here it's weak because it's only spaced, but 300. 80 side armor, which can come in handy because you can side scrape a lot with this. As you can see, even at this angle here, ricochet zones all the way. Another thing to note about the E50, the lower plate, as it is rather weak, can cause you a lot of trouble since the transmission is mounted in the forward, unlike the E50M. So even though Wargaming changed this a couple of patches ago, you won't get set on fire from the front, but the engine can get damaged and in some cases even knocked out. So keep an eye for that. Another thing to note about the E50 is its gun depression. To the front it's only -5, as you can see, but to the sides it gets rather well at -8. So yeah. So when you poke a ridge, you want to come out at this sort of angle. The armor still is a ricochet zone, so it's nice, but it's really hard to get used to it, if I'm honest with you. I will compare this tank to the M46 Patton, which is one of the few tanks that have a 105mm at tier 9 but don't use APCR as standard. And the penetration 220, really good if you ask me, for a gun that shoots AP, not APCR. DPM slightly worse than the Pattons, but it's only marginal. The shell velocity is really good on this tank for the AP rounds. As you can see, much better than the Pattons, which can come in handy for some long range sniping. View range 400, also really nice. The camera values are pretty bad because this thing is gigantic. I mean, it has an E75 hull on it with a smaller turret, so it has, I think, the worst camo of any of the tier 9 mediums. The accuracy of the gun is clearly the best in the tier. 0.3 accuracy, 2.1 second aim time, can make the difference, as you will see in the battle. The circle spread, it's also really good. These are worse because the E50 has a really high top speed, elevation +20 and gun depression 5, but as we saw, it can get up to -8 from to the sides, which is not bad. The power 900 horsepower, which seems like a lot, but it's not, because this tank weighs over 60 tons. So the power to weight ratio is a bit lacking, but Wargaming made up for it with the soft stats. The chassis traverse speed is at 32 degrees, which is pretty bad, but it's not the end of the world. Forward speed 60. Don't expect to hit this at a flat ground, but it can come in handy when you ram tanks with it. Also, that is one thing to note about the E50. It can ram a lot of tanks because 150 uh, millimeters of frontal armor plus this top speed plus the weight, uh, it comes into great ramming effects. The tank has 1750 hit points, which is the highest of any of the all uh, of the tier 9 mediums. Equipment I would use, I would probably put um, a, a vertical stabilizer and a gun armor. Those are a must if you ask me. And the a third slot, either vents or optics, whichever suits you the most. From consumables, you can use a chocolate because this tank, as I mentioned, does not get set on fire anymore, but that is up to you. Cruise skills, the obvious for any medium really. Sixth sense, smooth ride, snapshot, safe stowage. Since this crew layout has a radio operator, so you can choose situational awareness as well. For the driver, you can use clutch braking because the traverse speed is rather poor. Also, smooth ride, as I said, really good skill. The usual. Anyway, since we are done with the garage uh, a review of the tank, we can get into the game. And here we are in the game. As you can see, this is a standard battle on El Khalif, a top tier match, which means I will have to play rather aggressively to ensure a win. Since a couple of patches ago, when they changed this map, the meta for the mediums has also switched. Before it was near the ocean, and now it's on the B12 area. Um, as I go here, I will try to play rather aggressively, but my team spots a bulldog and he is a threat because he can spot them as well. I take one shot in, and the second one is kind of badly aimed, so it misses. I still sit here in because I thought that I had shots on the T-54, but now I see that he is moving up, so I will take a shot. You can really appreciate the accuracy of the gun. That was 620 meters away and it still hit him. I take one blind shot, but I think that did not penetrate. I move up so I can spot something and put side shots in them. A comet and an M103 are spotted. The M103 is a much greater threat, so I decide to shoot him first. Now I could go down into the ditch, but I will be exposed to artillery fire, so I won't. This tiger makes a questionable decision, to say the least, and I will try to put one more shot in. The T-34-3 makes an appearance and I shoot him in the face. The tiger still makes some questionable plays, but that's fine by me. Now what you're gonna see me do here is use auto aim. Auto aim is great for firing at targets that are around a corner and especially when they're not facing you. This ST1 also makes a stupid mistake and he will throw his thing away for nothing. And since he is presenting me his side I will happily shoot him there. As the ST1 gets taken out, I will try and advance. The tiger, now this is where I make a mistake. For no reason I used my repair kit. It was not necessary, I was not in danger of taking fire. The M103 still is a big threat, so I will try to shoot him in the ass. That's 2 shots, and he will get taken out. That's the end of him. This Tiger P is sort of a free damage for me, so I will take my shots. Now that I see that he will get taken out by the team, I decide to go back. Why? Because look at our base. The RT is the only thing that can defend, and it's RT. It will get 1 shot in and he will be dead. He does the right play, he runs away, and I will try to defend. Last thing spotted going into our base were the T-29 and the T-54. My team spots a Love and a VK here. I will try to put shots in them, but they are in cover, so this was maybe just a waste of time. There's the VK, but both of them are in hard cover, so that's that. I still try to defend the base and I spot a T-29. I take 1 shot into his side. I will try to put a second one in, but he is now in a perfect position, so it was really unlikely that that would have panned. Now he is giving me his side to the turret, so that's another shot in, and he gets taken out by RT. The T-54 shoots me in the upper plate, fails to pan. I kind of shot him in the lower plate, I think, but it went into the upper, and this is where my mistake about the repair kit will bite me in the ass. He has my ass, takes a shot in, and I will load APCR because I don't want to fuck around with a T-54 for much longer. Now I am trying to move as fast as I can because RT will be aimed at me and I don't want to be shot in the face. The Borsi gets spotted, but he is still in cover, so no shots on him. And that shot on the VK was really unlucky. The next one, it will be aimed completely. I see that the Borsig is making a run for it, so I will try to focus him down since he is a 1-shot for me. And he is dead. That kill was really important because if he shoots me, he will take 750 health away from me since he had the bigger gun. Now, as I put shots into this lava, you can appreciate the accuracy of the gun really, because even at those ranges, the shots are going where you aim them. That is a really nice thing for the E50, sorry. And that was really unlucky. That hit him between the turret and the engine cover and it auto bounced. That's kill number 4 for me. I am now going down to take care of this T-34-3, and that's number 5. Since the Comet was last spotted in the valley and he is the only tank that could be in the cap circle, I will try to reset the base. You can see how much struggles the E50 when it goes uphill, really. and the comet, I don't know why, exposes himself and I take him out. And that will be the last shot of the game for me, really. There's not much I could do. The Centurion will take out the Arty. Let's get into the post-game results. Here we are in the post-game screen. As you can see, ace tanker, some tokens as well. Also in this game I got Confederate and a Top Gun combo, which is rather uncommon to say the least. Also high caliber for the amounts of damage I did, and tank sniper for the long range support I was providing, which also showcases the great capabilities of this gun. As we look into the team score, top on XP 1586 base, 8085 damage done, 6 kills. I shot 30 shots, 27 hit, 24 penetrated. The penetration, as I said, can be a problem, but that was due to my shooting in the tracks mostly, and that bounce on the T54. Out of my 8000 damage, 2.5 were from more than 300 meters. Also, I received 9 shots and only 3 penetrated, which showcases the great armor capabilities of the tank, especially at long range. I blocked only 8000 damage. I don't know, it kinda felt that I got shot more than that. Damaged 13 vehicles and destroyed 6, 708 assistance damage and 36 base defense points. So guys, that was my review of the E50. Hope you enjoyed it, and bye for now.